Hey guys, gals, if any gals out there, welcome to Practice Tea. Okay guys, now today I'm going to head this video up the single most important aspect of the channel lock golf swing and the protocol. The single most important aspect. And guys, without question of a doubt, it's the angle or the angulation that we fire the club on and with in the execution of the downstroke, and the intention. Just let me adjust this. I'll just try this. Okay, well, we know that channel lock is a closed-shouldered golf swing, and it's closed-shouldered because, or shouldered, because we want to swing in a channel, you know, an imaginary channel beside our body. We want to swing that way. We don't want to swing in front of our body. So in order to swing that way intentionally, guys, you really have to get a commitment in the brain and then relayed onto the body to do precisely that. To get that swing moving unbelievably intentionally on that tangent. Now, the tangential feel of the process has to feel absolutely incredibly overdone. Amazingly so. Amazingly overdone. To the extent that if I was hitting this way, and I can't because there's a couple of guys there, but I might turn the camera around in a moment. But if I was hitting this way, guys, this is the intention. There's a head cover there. See that head cover? Put a ball here. Guys, there's our target down there, that big tree. That's the intention line that you must have with channel lock. That's the overdue of intention that you must have in order to get just enough into out to start the ball to the right of the target all the time. That's what you must do. It's an overdue as a feeling. So I'm setting up here, my target's down there at that tree down there, the big tree. But I'm not going to swing the club as a feeling or as an intention at that tree. I'm going to swing the club out to that head cover. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to swing it at that head cover. Now look how tangential that is. That's like 45 degrees. But in thinking 45, I'll probably end up with 8 or 10. I think my standard is about 8 degrees into out. But I think 45. And when I don't think 45, I only get 3 or 4 degrees into out. And the one thing that probably is the hardest thing for me to do is to key in swing to swing, day in, day out, of having that much commitment and intention to swing to that degree into out. That's the hardest thing I have to do, guys. No question. Absolutely no question. It's the hardest thing I have to do. But it's so important because in doing that, it wants me to keep the 5 o'clock nose, wants me to keep the lead shoulder up, and wants to keep the arms going here in front of the body. I don't want the lead shoulder going down, because if this was our target line here, if you're thinking of swinging down there, guys, look, that lead shoulder's already off and it's already going down. But if I think out across, that lead shoulder goes up, the arms stay in front of the body. And we have to get that tangential attack on the ball. That's channel lock over and out, guys. I mean, That's where we are with channel lock. I mean, that's the golf swing. Now for me, if I'm going to hit a shot from here, my target's there, that sign out there. But that's not my direction or my intention of the swing as a feeling. It's out to that wood cover. And guys, it's that severe as a feeling. And really, the more severity you can get, the better you'll hit it. It's just one of those things I don't think you can overdo. I haven't been able to overdo it yet. And I've really thought sometimes that I'm hitting straight there. But for some reason or other, we get this compensatory effect happening in the body, and the swing geometry, that you actually don't fire the club that way, but we feel like we do. Now, I've got a really hard left to right wind here, guys. Now, first swing of the day, and I'm going to try and swing the club out to that wood cover, out there, as a feeling. I'll get here. Now, what was interesting there is that I think the club actually went just inside that wood cover. There's my target line here. There's my intention line there. Okay, we've been through this before, guys, but you really have to commit to this. I'll get here. Big, high, soft draw. Big, high, soft draw. And I feel, guys, like this when I'm hitting it. There. Target lines here. Target lines here. I'm going there. I'll change the angles here a bit. Target line's here. Well, target's over there. Swing line intention is there. And if I bring the camera in behind, so I can hit that way, you'll actually see exactly what's going on. Now, I've got a lot of pre-turn in my golf swing. Target's there, a lot of pre-turn in my golf swing. Guys, it's just straight down the target. And you'll feel this type of feeling. You'll feel that type of feeling. You won't feel that type of feeling. A lot of pre-turn. Guys, that's laser. Feels like I'm going to hit it to that tree up there, which is like 100 yards to the right of where I'm aiming. That's what it feels like, because my club intention feeling is that. But again, I say, I don't think you can overdo the feeling. just get an 8 iron or a 9 iron, don't have a 5 iron, just get an 8 iron or a 9 iron and just hit some shots like that. It just goes straight down the target line. Well, it starts a little right of the target line and then comes back on the target line, which is what channel lock is designed to do, full stop. It's a great paddock for cows grazing. It's good for hitting golf shot. A lot of people on the range today, guys, that's why I'm not over there. Okay, watch this. A lot of pre-set. And see how I'm getting this, guys? That's what I'm trying to cultivate. I'm trying to cultivate, you know, the soggy knee and the shot, the club in front of my body when I hit it. I want the feeling the club's always here. I don't want it feeling like it's wrapping over. Now when you see Bill Phillips at MMI Golf, he's my man in America, in Tennessee. Now Billy has a very simplistic approach. Billy doesn't have much set down at all, and doesn't have much setting up process. I've got the fidgets and I do a lot of this, but that's basically because I want to pre-program what I want to do. So I want to make sure I'm in that position. That's why you see me doing this and you see me sort of fiddling, because I'm pre-programming the feeling I want. I don't take any of the positions for granted. I want to feel them before I use them. So that's why I get in here and I get this here, and I get that sort of back cock here. See guys, still got a bit, and see this here, look. This is how I want to finish if I can. Trail leg inside lead leg. That's how I want to finish. I don't want to finish like that. Now I do that sometimes, but when I'm really committed I don't do that. Trail leg inside lead knee is square to closed hips at impact, which was Mo Norman. Now there's a lot of Mo Norman look in this golf swing. And one of the guys today said that he used to be a really good bowler, a pro bowler, 10-pin bowler. And he said that all the good 10-pin bowlers always had their shoulders closed when they deliver the ball. Now guys, bear in mind that Mo Norman spent so much time at the end of bowling alleys in the wintertime in Canada, you know, for 20 cents an hour or something like that. And they used to set pins in those days by hand. The kid down there, the pin setter would be down there. And they'd knock over, then he would grab all the pins and set them up, because they weren't automatic ones back in Mo's young days. Now Mo Norman saw millions of this coming at him. Now, I actually said it to Mo and he agreed with me. I said, Mo, I really think that you got mentally impregnated with the look of that action coming at you as a bowling action. And I said, you know, you watch the bowler's here. They fire it. And he agreed with me. He said, look, subconsciously, I'm sure that happened. He said, because I just saw, thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of that action coming straight at me, and I was seeing them front on. So he was seeing them shut down. So that's what I try and do as my main emphasis with channel lock, guys. You know what, I get a lot of preset in here. That's just such a good shot for me. So they're the main points. If you can get the soggy knees at impact, then get soggy knees at impact. Makes such a difference, because it just keeps these closed. If the hips are closed, the torso is closed, the shoulders are closed, and your attack path is closed. Guys, watch what happens in a conventional golf swing. If I come in here and I post up, sometimes I do when I'm being slack or I'm tight. But I don't want to do that. I want to be bent-legged, and I want to be, what do you call it, soggy knees in that lead knee. I want to be there. And that helps me get that into out. So I'm different to Bill Phillips. Bill Phillips is not soggy knees through the ball. And we're all different physically. You've got to be really strong in the legs to actually be physically, to be soggy knees through the ball. That takes a lot of leg strength to do that. I do a lot of leg exercise, so I'm very strong in the legs. So, and guys, that's, for me, it's absolutely one of the cornerstones. Okay, so we're just going to... It don't get any better than that. See how I'm out here? Club's in front of me, guys. It's not over here. There's no conventional golf swing wrap over. This is a conventional golf swing wrap over. I mean, I hate a conventional golf swing now. I really do. I just, as soon as I set up here like this, I just feel I'm falling over here. But you watch where my arms finish here in a conventional golf swing. And watch the posting up on that lead side. Look at this. Look where the hands are. Look where the hands are. Look. Look at that. It's got to be here. That's a low shoulder roll. I'll do another one of those. Conventional golf swing. Look at this. Now that ball's dragged left. Forward ball position. Ball's dragged left. And it feels terrible. Now that I've been on channel lock for so long, the conventional golf swing, this conventional golf swing feels awful. Look at this. What is that? What is this? Now the difference in ball flight integrity there with that conventional swing compared to my channel lock is just, you can't even compare it. I mean, I can still hit the ball straight with conventional swing, but not all the time. Whereas if I get to here, so club's here, guys, look. It's there, it's in front of my body, which means you're never going to get any rollover. You just won't get rollover. All right, proper swing, club's going there. Yeah. And what's interesting is that when Mr. X said that when he really feels like he swings like that, with his legs super bent, that's when he smashes it. He said, but I feel funny, he said, because I'm a tall guy, and I feel like I'm swinging like a 4 foot tall person. I'll put a lot of leg bend in this, guys. Sure, it's a lot of Mo Norman look in that golf swing. Well, we could do a lot worse and have a lot of Mo Norman look in our golf swing. We could do a lot worse. They're just bullets. They're blitzed. Yeah, so I fiddle around here, but guys, I'm pre-cursing here instead of post-cursing, which you normally do in a normal golf swing. See how shut I am here? That's the leg action I want in my channel lock. Club just feels like it swings up and down in front of me. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Okay, last shot. Okay, so the message in this video is put something out there and fire the club out there. Try and get it to go out there. You'll never hit it, but try. You'll never hit it. That's 45 degrees out there. I'd have to do that. Couldn't do it. But I want to feel like I'm doing that. All right, last shot. Could do everything right, good legs, everything. Try and knock it in the door of the car up there. A lot of preset. Go in the door. Go in the door. And you're just short of the car because it's dead into the wind. But that was on line for the front door. So I've got a lot of pre-shot. Bill Phillips doesn't have that. Matt Gray doesn't have that. Steve Walters doesn't have that. I don't think anybody has as much as I do. Mr. X certainly doesn't. Mr. X gets he's pre-turned by this. He goes from here to there, and that's as much pre-turn as he gets. Last shot, in the door. Come on, Change. Hit it in. Hit the rescue. You should be able to blow the rescue up over that car. This is the 7-iron length 19 degree hybrid, guys. Into the window, should be able to fly that car. The other ones were dead on line, but I couldn't get there with that 5-iron. Yeah, guys, just flew it straight over the car. There you go. Same swing, just different golf club. Same swing, different golf club. I love this little golf club. Man, it's good. 7-iron length. Same as the Cobra 1 length hybrids. Don't get any better than that. Okay guys, so that was the message. Really accentuate that. Try and get the club going 45 degrees. Overdo it. Absolutely try and overdo it. When you're not hitting it well, and you're not timing it, and when you're pulling it, clearly you're not doing that. Yeah, so try that, guys. Give that a go. I'll might just try and get the camera over here and just give you a look at what it looks like down line in terms of where I hit it and where that bag is.